Hi, this video is to show you how to include a top navigation bar. So I'm going to include that in my HTML structure as a div class, and then I'll show you how to style that div class through CSS Designer. So first I'm just going to go ahead and go to File, New, HTML 2-column fixed, click Create, and I want my nav bar after the header and before the sidebar. So I'm just going to click on code, and right after my end tag of header, I'm going to do another div class, and I'm going to call it top nav. I need to put that in quotes. And then my top nav, I'm going to put home as a link, and then shift backslash about us, shift backslash contact us. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and close that div. If I were to go into split, I could see that top nav bar here, and if you were to look at your tag, it's right here. So now that I have my top nav bar, I can create a CSS style sheet style for it to do some things to make this top nav look better. If I click style, I want to go ahead and put it in between header and sidebar. So I'll click header, and I'll click plus, and it's going to say, hey, you want a CSS style for top nav? Yes. And I only need to go one div tag deep. So I'm going to take that div tag out, and there you go. So I have top nav here. You also can see it in my code here, top nav. Okay, start and finish. So on top nav here, I'm going to go ahead and add some properties. I'm going to choose a background, and I'd like to have the same background as my sidebar. So let me make sure I'm back on top nav, and I'm going to add a property, and I'm going to click a background, and my background color, I'm going to go get my eyedropper and choose this color on the sidebar, click and press enter, and then you'll notice that my sidebar is that same color. Now I want the text align to be right aligned because I want to move it all the way over to the right. I'm going to do a font. I'm going to mess with my text a little bit here, and I'm going to click font size. I'm going to choose 90% of the 100% value, and I'm going to do a font weight of bold, and I'm going to do a color, a font color of a light yellow, FFC. Okay, and then I'm going to put some padding on it, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my layout, and I'm going to go down a little bit, and I need padding on the top for 5 pixels, and I need padding on the right to be 20. Now notice, see how it's going, that S in the word us is really pressed against that right margin, so I'm going to add a padding of 20 pixels, and you'll notice that it'll pull away and give me a little room here. Then I want to add a bottom border, so I'm going to click on border, and I'm going to choose bottom border, and I'm going to ask for 2 pixels, and I'm going to do a style of none. I'm sorry, I'm going to change my style to solid, and I'll do a bottom border color of, I'll go ahead and just do black and press enter. And that's how you create a top nav structure, and then you create a top nav CSS style.